Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to make a video real quick because it's been quite some time. I wanted to share a few of these orchids that I have right in front of you, as you can see. The first one is I believe it's a hybrid. It's a Laleo Cattleya. It's Bonanza Queen Panamint. Anyway, you can see how big she is. She's huge, and she takes up a lot of space in my grow area. I bought this one at Andy's Orchids. Andy's Orchid Greenhouse, actually. He's located in Leesburg, Virginia. But yeah, she's pretty unruly, and I was told to repot her once she's done blooming. But you can see all these roots, and it's just all over the place. And I'm not sure exactly what would be the best method. I don't think that I can get her out of this plastic pot without causing any major damage. I know some people on on Facebook. Some people on Facebook, they've said that they would just put it in a bigger pot, like just keep it in the pot it's in, but then like just put it in a larger pot, like a pot inside a pot. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Yeah, because I don't want to damage it. It's doing so well, and it's flowering really nicely, and it smells amazing. It actually kind of the scent kind of reminds me of baby powder. It reminds me of like what a baby would smell like yeah, like a sweet baby scent. I don't know. But it's pretty fantastic. So if anyone has any opinions or advice on what they think would be a good way to go about it, please let me know. As of right now, I think I'm just gonna set it in a slightly larger pot and not disturb the root system. And here I have a Vanda testacea by Ascocentrum Gary. It's been renamed since I bought it. I bought this up in Massachusetts when I was living there last winter, and it wasn't flowering at the time, and I've been able to flower her. And she's kind of yeah, you can see she's crooked in the pot she's in, but when I got her, that's that's how she was. There wasn't really any way for me to sit her in the pot straight up because the roots were coming out the sides. So I don't know, maybe at some point I can take, when I go to repot her the next time. Now she's been in this pot maybe almost a year, but she's pretty happy in it. But yeah, when I go to repot it, I think maybe I'll try to straighten her out a little bit. But yeah, other than that, she's pretty happy. And then here, I've made a video about this one before. Last winter, I made a video about her. It's a Phalaenopsis hieroglyphica. It's a species type. The last time I made a video, it was, I believe it had like fungus gnats in it, which I read about. You know, I was freaking out. I thought they were like spider mites, but it turned out they were just fungus gnats, and I was freaking out. And I'm not really sure that fungus gnats are like a huge issue. I read up on it, and they feed on medium that is starting to rot or whatever. But anyway, the roots on this one are starting to grow out of the pot. I don't think there's any way for you to see it. I'd have to lift up these leaves, but they're in there somewhere. But they are stuck to the terracotta pot, so I can't even lift this plastic pot up out of there without damaging the roots. So I've tried to wet the roots to see if I can get the roots off, but they're stuck pretty good on there. So if anybody has any advice on or any thoughts on what I could do when I go to repot this one, please let me know as well. I'd appreciate any help. I'm not a professional by any means. I'm not an orchid grower. I'm just an enthusiast. I love orchids. But you know, it's a learning experience. I think even for people that have been growing them for 30 years, because you know, everyone has a different environment in their home, and I believe these plants, they just get used to your environment, and once they get started growing, they just go. And at least for the winter, these babies seem to be happy with this bay window here. They get bright light, but it's not direct light, but they're happy and they're just doing their thing. So that's pretty much it. Let me know, guys. I'd appreciate it. Have a great weekend.